Hey everyone, I want to chat about something that's really been on my mind. The situation with GCSE Maths in our education system. The stats I'm about to share might really surprise you. This summer, close to 900,000 students sat for their GCSE Maths exam. Now here's the part that's a bit alarming. For the 16-year-olds, the pass rate was a solid 71.9%, but for those 17 and older, only 17.1%. That's not just a small difference, it's a huge gap in opportunity. Looking at OFQAL's data from 2025, we see that the overall pass rate dropped to its lowest since 2013, hitting just 58.3%, while the younger students managed to maintain their scores. It's heartbreaking to see how resit students are faring. Out of more than 206,000 entries from post-16 students, only about 35,000 managed to pass. Just think about that. Around 170,000 learners are facing the same exam again next year. Here's the kicker. Since 2014, if you don't pass maths by the age of 16, you're stuck studying it to get funding for college. It feels like a never-ending cycle. Many of these students come into further education with grades of 2 or below, having already failed once or twice, and now they're expected to succeed with the same methods that didn't work before. Let's get real here. These students aren't just dealing with numbers, they're balancing jobs, childcare, and some are even managing trauma or neurodiversity. It's like climbing a mountain that just keeps getting steeper. The system has this unspoken rule. Once you hit 19, it feels like it gives up on you. Funding dwindles, support becomes hard to find, and there's this unspoken idea that if you haven't passed by now, maybe you never will. But here's where it gets interesting. The data tells a different story. For students aged 20 and above, the pass rate is 34%, which is double that of those aged 17 to 19. This shows that it's never too late to succeed, but we need to change the system to better support these learners. Isn't it time we stopped treating everyone as if they're on the same journey and started offering different paths to success? According to OFQAL's breakdown, older learners in adult education centers often do better than younger resit students. Why? Because the teaching methods are different. Think visual aids, trauma-informed approaches, flexible pacing, and real-life applications. Take Lisa, for example, who is 42 and lived with undiagnosed dyscalculia. She finally passed her GCSE Maths this year after struggling for decades, thanks to visual learning and emotional support. In Buckinghamshire adult learning, a whopping 73% of adult learners passed. That's not just luck. That's what happens when the right support meets effective strategies. So what does this mean for you? If you didn't pass at 16, you're not a failure. You're a fighter and you're not alone. If you're a parent, your support is more valuable than any grade. Keep believing in your child, keep encouraging them, and keep showing up. There's no expiration date on your ability to learn maths. That's why Maths Hacks for GCSE Success was created. We provide tailored support for foundation tier learners, post-16 students, and adults returning to education. From quick confidence boosts to comprehensive curriculum mastery, we're paving new paths for those who've been overlooked. So subscribe, share, and let's change the narrative of math success, one learner at a time.